I listened to 6 Feet Under like when I was in high school. I had a buddy that was really into them, and I liked that earlier stuff, but I really hadn't paid attention to them in many years. And so I didn't really know anything about it. I just randomly got a call from Mike Faley from Metal Blade, and he was like, I just wanted to call you about 6 Feet Under. Are you interested? They're looking for a bassist. If you are, I'll have Chris give you a call. And I was like, holy shit. Oh, okay. And so like 5 minutes later, I'm talking to Chris, and I really didn't know that much about him. I knew he was a singer of Cannibal Corpse, singer of 6 Feet Under, and he was just a super nice guy. We're just like talking on the phone, and he's making me this crazy offer and saying, oh, we're already going to play Wacken this summer. And it was like my dream to play. I was like, what the fuck? So it was just like that, and they got Kevin Talley playing for him, who's, was one of my favorite drummers. And
that's sick.
It happened very quickly. And it was weird because, you fight for all these positions and all these bands. And then I got like, one of the godfathers of death metal just calling me up saying like, I really want you to be in my band, even though I've never met you or like really don't know anything about you. And that's pretty much just how it happened.
And 6 Feet Under is like humongous in Europe, right? Like when you guys play Europe, it's like a different animal. It's like a Disgorge in Indonesia or something. It's like a people like they latch on. 6 Feet Under is like a big, like humongous deal out there, like headlining. Like, so when you played Wacken, like how high were you up on the bill? Were you guys pretty high up?
Wacken. We were pretty high up on the bill. We were on, like there's the two main stages. I don't know, it's like a black stage and some other stage. I don't know what it's called exactly. But I remember it was us, and then I don't remember who was before us, but basically us, then Testament was right after us, then Cradle of Filth, then somebody else, and then Scorpion's final show.
No,
yeah.
And if you know that they've played tons of
they've
tours.
played a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this was like their final show, and like they had the whole backstage, like they had sculpted the Scorpions into the bushes behind the backstage, and like they had this huge area for themselves. It was a big deal.
That's probably the biggest German band, right? Scorpions, for like a rock metal band. That's the biggest one. It's like them and like, I guess you say Rammstein now probably, but
right.
Yeah.
But no, that was huge. It was 75,000 people. It was in the prime time, and there was a huge storm right before that. So the entire place, the campground where you're watching the show from, is just mud. So people got like trash bags taped to their legs, so they can even just walk through without getting crushed by everything. But you can go on YouTube and look up 6 Feet Under Mud Pit 2012. And there's some cool videos of people like just rolling around in the mud, throwing mud at each other.
One thing actually I've always wanted to know, because now that you bring that up, because you see like bands play those big festivals and stuff where it starts raining, like what as a band on stage, if it's like going to be raining really hard, like what do you have to prepare for? What's like, what do the sound guys tell you? Like what do you have to like look forward to or not forward to?
No one's told me anything.
Yeah.
But,
it's like, get up there, asshole.
The stage is covering you. You know what I mean? It's not like an open stage where it could rain directly on you. If the rain was coming at, a direction, I guess it could hit you. But I've had it rain a little bit during festivals like that, and never had it really like get me wet or anything like that. So
yeah. I was wondering like with the electronics and stuff, if it could like fuck up, like if it's like rain hits the bass or something, like could it fuck it up, or
I was gonna say, I just remember from that festival that Ola was in 6 Feet Under at the time, and his wife and his father-in-law came to that show.
Ola England.
And so they were leaving, afterwards. We got on the bus to go leave, and they had to like go to get to some shuttle, and they were walking through a campsite to get to this shuttle, and I guess Ola's wife was like literally waist deep in mud.
Jesus,
to get
like
to
quicksand.
The shuttle that they had to get to. So this is like what the campers are dealing with, at these festivals. So people always talk about festivals like that. I'm like, I would not want to go to that as a spectator and go camp in some muddy, freaking insane thing.
Imagine like being like from here and like flying out there, and then that happens. Like you finally get there. Like you've been your whole
thousands of dollars,
all the travel, everything to get to Vakken, and you're like, stuck in the mud. Like,
Stuck in the mud. You got a shit in a fucking German porta potty.
oh god, those porta potties is probably pretty brutal.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Well, shout out to Ola. I love that.
Yeah,
dude.
Ola. Ola's been crushing it, man. I mean,
YouTube is off the hook.
Been great, man. It looks like, you know, and he's just nonstop working though. You can tell all the videos and stuff he puts out.
Yeah.
Yeah. His sense of humor is fucking fun. He's just got this funny sense of humor about him too. That's like really good.
So he plays in The Haunted now?
Yeah, he plays in The Haunted.
So Joel, don't we have a story about that? Like, was that you?
Oh, we played. He wasn't in the band, but the At the Gates brothers were in it, and they had the original singer from the first album. And I'm a big like the first 3 albums, like Made Me Do It, and then the one after. What's the one after that? I forget what it's called. But the stories. Remember they were kind of pushing kind of the new metal boundaries of. I mean, what I was hearing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up and was being like a elitist little kid about it. I think that's probably more what it was. But I was like sitting there. I mean, we played a show and like had the At the Gates brothers like watching us like on the side. We were just like freaking out. Like I was like, dude, that's like the reason why I'm like. That's like where I started. Is these guys are just watching us like over the balcony at the Medley in Montreal. And
that's what it was.
So I'm all freaked out. And but anyways, later on, I'm drinking, so I'm gonna tell the story. So we were me and Casey were on the balcony next, and I was like, I whispered over to Casey. I was like I love their new or their old stuff. It's like my favorite shit. Some of the shit that I learned all of Made Me Do It all the way through on guitar, like, and then One Kill Wonder on guitar, and like I was like super into it. And I whispered to Casey like their new stuff isn't. I really don't like their new stuff very much. But I did that whole thing, and right as I said that to him, they put a spotlight on us in the Medley on the fucking balcony.
We're like
and the singer
like, me and Joel,
goes like, "You guys want to hear some new stuff? Thumbs up or thumbs down?" And I was like. And it's 2,000 people, like sold out the Medley.
What did we do? I don't even remember. What
I said thumbs up. Dude.
Yeah, we're like,
I'm not gonna do thumbs
like,
down.
Yeah, no, we're all like, no.
I just got done saying
timing, dude.
I know.
That's
I was trying to be the elitist little fucking shithead.
So
and I was
trippy.
I know. And I was
we were the only ones up there too.
Their new stuff sucks, dude. Yeah, play some more.
Like literally spotlight on us.
We were just like backstage, like trying to watch it, you know, like
yeah. It was fucking funny.
We were like, yeah. Like right after he said that, that's what it was, dude. I remember that. I was all like, "Whoa!"
That's the universe looking at us like, dick, dude.
I know. I got called out by the universe right there.
Totally, dude. That's funny.